Welcome to channel 831 Avo. Back again with another scheduled feeding of the gem avocado tree here in Santa Cruz, California. Last feeding was 4/18. So we're a little bit past the 5-week mark, and that's okay. You could be anywhere between 4 to 6 weeks. Again, I found the sweet spot to be a cup. It calls for a cup it calls for a cup for every inch of trunk diameter every 2 months. However, I double up on the dose. I go a cup every month. Once again, 4 to 6 weeks. Check out the growth. There's fruit set on this one too, by the way. There's fruit set. Look up the UCR demonstrate. You look up the UCR slide on the gem, and they say feed like a big tree. Despite being a compact tree, feed like a big tree. Last year, I could say I got anywhere between 7 to 8 feet of growth between 5 limbs, 4 to 5 limbs. Again, I pinch. This year I pinched this one, that one, and that one. This is all last year's pinch. But again, I come in with the cup every month, consistently feeding it. And just to show you guys where we're at, just to show YouTube world where we're at the widest point, 4 feet. At the widest point. Right now I would say it's 4 by the canopy. Yeah, 4 by 4. 4 by 4. And then height, it's creeping up on 4 feet too. So 4 by 4 canopy, and then 4 feet in height. There's a lot of people who are saying gem are slow growing. I recommend you feed. They're heavy feeders. Shout out to the one person tuned in. And so we peeled back the mulch. It grows kind of increasingly difficult because of the grasses, but again, I don't remove the grasses. The grasses, I pull them and lay them back down. If you remove the grass, that's nitrogen escaping. You don't want that. We're feeding in nitrogen. And then the first ones to consume it is going to be the grasses. They're going to be the first ones to shoot up. Again, either pull them. This is pulled by the root. I pulled it yesterday. Or probably better yet, use some shears, some scissors, and then cut it. Give it like a buzz cut and then lay it back down. But again, for now, I peeled the layer of mulch and grass down to where I can see the roots. And if I run into the roots, I cover it back up, because then I don't want to apply the fertilizer directly on top of the roots. So again, mulch peeled all the way back. And today we're coming in with the citrus mix 633. Perfect for growing avocados. But I easily use Dr. Earth's fruit tree fertilizer and or EB Stone citrus and fruit tree food. I've used all those 3. Dr. Earth's, EB Stone fruit tree fertilizer, citrus and fruit tree food, and now the citrus mix. the leading ratio, the highest. You want nitrogen to promote growth. Then it's gonna get scratched in, disinfect between sites. So this is clean. This is clean. Alcohol. Again, I go a cup or maybe easily a cup and a half. I eyeball it. Sprinkle around. Now we scratch it in. Scratch it in. All right, that's good. And now we're pushing back the mulch. Push back the mulch. All right, that was me pushing back the mulch. For sure, the layer of mulch is a little thin. Some of it's broken down into soil. That's the reason why I go with the untreated redwood sawdust, because it's essentially wood powder versus the bark chunks. I feel the bark chunks are too far out from being soil. And so, highly recommended untreated redwood sawdust. And then now, that was the feeding. Now let me take you in so you can see the fruit set. Tons of fruit set. From the top to the bottom. Even the low limbs right here. Like I'll lift up this little skirt and bam, there it is. See? This is a 2-year in ground, creeping up on 2 years. It might be 2 years. It might be 2 years. This is a 2-year in ground gem. And it's loaded. Fruit set right there. Right there. I mean, those leaves are wilted. Sometimes they have one, sometimes they don't. But then like right there. And I'll just keep going around. And there's fruit set everywhere. Open flowers right there. Let me take you around. Maybe in that lower one. No. Oh yeah, here we go. Fruit set, it's loaded. Oh, here we go. But yeah, it has little BBs. Oh, there you go. Every limb has little BBs. Is it gonna keep it? I don't know. But I know if you mulch and keep your root ball cool, you run the risk of losing less. And then another thing I want to show you is, look at these leaves. Folded up like a taco. When they're like this and pointing up, nice and perky, the tree's hydrated. Now it'll splay out flat and droop. When it splays out flat and droops down, time to water. Time to water. Learn how to read your trees. This is me trying to teach you how to read your trees. Gwen, Lamb, and Gem have like this taco shaped leaf. So again, if it's folded up like a hard shell taco, it's good. And you'll see it, it'll be perky, nice, pointing up like at an upward 45-degree angle. Again, when it's open flat like that and drooping, it's struggling. It's struggling. So new growth. Quick walk around. Para todos los que están sintonizados, hispanohablantes, aquí les va. Aprendan a leer su árbol. Cuando las hojitas están así dobladas como un taquito, todo bien, el árbol está bien hidratado. Y las hojas así como en un ángulo hacia arriba, todo bien. Pero cuando se abre y se caen así, rieguen, es tiempo de regar. Pero sí, una vez más, this is Jam in Santa Cruz, 2-year in ground with fruit set. Thank you everybody for watching. It's gonna be watering next. Next feeding again in about a month. It'll be a cup. Hey, nice, thank you. Thank you for the support. But yeah, next month and about, once again, anywhere between 4 to 6 weeks. Sometimes it gets away from me. 4 to 6 weeks, it's gonna be another cup. And then I'm saying that the mulch is a little thin. I threw the grasses on top, but even then it looks too thin. It's down to like maybe 2 inches. And I prefer 4 to 5. 4 to 5 inches of mulch just to keep your root ball cool. And then this has fruit set. If you don't want your fruit set to drop, definitely mulch. Definitely mulch and keep your tree hydrated. Fruit set right there. Focus struggles right here. Here we go. There, fruit set. All right, once again, quick little feeding. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Planting video coming up next, or tomorrow. Planting video. Then several other things. Surprises. Stay tuned. Thank you.